I've been working hard on a new Stairways feature for DM Hub. Previously in DM Hub, we would implement stairways by having stair objects that when you clicked on them, you would teleport to a connecting stairway. They would function as a teleporter. But I've been working on something that allows us to make stairways that are much more seamless and have players have a much better experience when moving from floor to floor, and I'm ready to demonstrate this today. I have a basic map set up where I have a ground floor and then an underground floor. And I have this character, my little dwarf, who is going to demonstrate this feature to us. So we're going to set up the map by just drawing a basic ground layer. And then we're going to go to the underground and we're going to add a little dungeon beneath. So we're going to add the dungeon, and then we can see that the have both layers. And so what we're going to do is we're going to add this object which looks like stairs, but it's not set up at all yet with our new feature. I'm going to demonstrate that. Now, with our stairways, they always go from bottom to top. So you want to put them on the. I want to put it on the underground floor, and it will transition the character to the upper floor. So I'll put my stairway down here and I click on it to edit its properties, and it's actually set up to act like I described, like a portal. So I'm going to delete the portal property because we don't want it to be a portal anymore. We want it to use our new stairways feature. So then we add a stairway property. And the stairway property doesn't have any fields, but what it does do is it uses the pivot on the core to determine where the actual transition point is from level to level. So we can see that I put the pivot right here. So that means that this will act as the point where we transition from the lower ground to the upper floor. And so we'll put, say, the stairway here. We can enable our ground floor again. We can see that when we put on our token vision, it does show this because we still have the floor selected, so it always shows you a little bit if you're the dungeon master. But if we show the token vision, we can see that the character has no idea that there's anything beneath. So what we need to do to show that there's stairs underneath is we need to dig a hole effectively for the stairs. So we go to our terrain editor and we use the brush tool. We put it on erase and we erase some of the terrain here to let our character see that there's actually stairs down there. And once we've done this, we can erase it all, get something we're happy with, and then we can see that I erased a little bit too much over there, but that's fine. We can put it back. We can see the stairs, and you can be much more artistic than me. And now that we've done that, this should just work. If we go into to show token vision, what we can see, well, we can see that this is completely pitch black, and the reason for that is that the floor below it has it's set to be completely dark. So we could turn the darkness of the underground layer up, and now we can see beneath. But what we could also do, and this is actually what I would recommend in many cases, is we can select our object, and as well as being a stairway, I recommend also adding a light to it. And this gives the effect of appearing like a light from, and the light will be sourced at the pivot, so it's at the point where it connects to the overworld. And if we go into our token vision, we can see that it gives this sort of nice effect of fading as you go down because the light is centered here. And you can tweak this light, change its color, change its radius, intensity, whatever, to get exactly the right effect. And this should now work so that we can have our character move, and we see that he moves down into the dungeon. We can see that because we put the light centered here, he cannot see past the area that the light gives him vision. Let's really quickly give him a a torch so that maybe he can so we can see what's going on. So I'll have him use his torch. And so you can see that the way this works is that the top of the stairs, he can see what's outside. He can walk around these stairs. If he walks behind the stairs, the way it works is this shows us our fog of war, our map memory, but this is blocked. So he can't see what's beyond there. And I recommend that you probably want to put like a wall back here. And the wall back here would also block the light radius because you probably don't want the light going in this direction. So if you put a wall, you could block the light. You can also make the light just in angles and make it only face in this direction. And so as we can see, it's really that simple. With those few simple steps, you can make a really nice stairway, and you can really nicely connect these levels. And this will work with any number of levels, so you can have multiple levels, multiple sets of stairs, and so on. I think this is going to be really exciting and will make DM Hub feel that much better, that much more immersive. And there's really, I've given a basic demo here. There's many more settings you can use this tool in. Note that if you had an enemy up here, like combat would totally work. You could totally shoot an arrow up at an enemy up here. You can have cross-floor combat. It'll all work really nicely and well. I hope you're intrigued by this, and I hope that you look forward to using this new feature as much as I've enjoyed making it.